show you something. Hold on a minute.
Got to come out of this thing.
Was that hot? Don't panic.
Rock and roll.
What you got here, Nick?
This is my home away from home. It's 6x10, and I've kind of converted it over. I got an air mattress right there. It'll blow up and take up this area.
Okay, so you got room for your paramotor,
right?
And your wing, the important stuff.
Got a TV.
Television, so that means it's got power.
Use a little generator to power it all.
Great.
We got a refrigerator.
Nothing in the freezer except booze.
AC unit.
That's cool.
Keep the food up top and all my other miscellaneous.
Custom cabinetry.
Antenna up here for the TV.
Looks like a vent to me. It is a vent.
There's an antenna inside there. When you put it up, you get reception.
So long as it's not raining, you got reception. This is all you need. A place to store your paramotor, a place for your gear and all. Throw a sleeping bag down. You're set. Thanks, dude. Okay, well that convinced me. I'm on my way to meet Darren, my buddy, who has offered to sell me his trailer. There she is. Gonna be home away from home. There's Darren Locklear, Carolina PPG.
Little Red.
Is that her name?
Yep.
So I didn't know what size to get, so I ended up going to Riley's and picking up one of these bad boys.
Come on back.
That was easy peasy.
Might want to put some grease on that.
Yeah. Peace, my little red. Okay, got her home, and we got a couple dents here. I'm gonna work on them, see if I can get it 10% better. I'd be happy with it. So after some neighborly help installing the trailer light kit, I picked up some carpet from my local Lowe's, some rubber flooring from a local supplier, played with the dog, installed a power connection, added some bling, and then I took her for a short test drive to Florida.
Hey, Will, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Will.
Yeah,
Will. Let's go.
Let me guess. Airboat? This drive has been brutal. It's supposed to be a 10.5-hour drive, but the whole trip, it's gonna take me slightly over 14. I guess I stopped too much, but Shane is gonna meet me at the gate, and I think I'm gonna sleep pretty good tonight. My accommodations, thank you Shane and Krista.
Shane left a little something something on my pillow.
It's 12:54 and I'm awake, ready to explore the world. Man, it's freaking, I don't know how many hours of sleep that was, but let's see what's going on outside.
Good morning, sir.
Looky there, Mark McElroy, WillFly PPG, what's going on?
Oh boy.
Never trust a skinny chef Shane in his natural habitat. Got a question for you, Kat, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so what is the Florida state bird? The mosquito, the love bug, the northern mockingbird, or Jerry Springer?
Wow.
I'm gonna go with the mosquito.
I would agree with you, but it's the northern mockingbird.
No!
What was that?
What was that for?
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
That wasn't very nice.
Can I help you with anything?
No, thanks. You've helped enough. Now I gotta ride my gear all the way down the mountain.
Tee-hee.
Guess while I'm here, Alexa, what state was first in flight?
North Carolina is indisputably and undeniably first in flight.
Thank you.
You are so very welcome.
Just stay right there, okay? My buddies are never gonna believe this. Ow.
And oh yeah, when flying, always be aware of your surroundings.
Got it.
So today we're not going to be able to fly. Winds are a little bit too gusty and a chance of showers about 40%. So a lot of what you do at a fly-in or get together is just kind of hang out with your pals and, you know, just chill. What's up, Smart Car Brian? Hey.
Usually you pay double for that kind of action.
So what do we got here?
This is a reusable heater pack, and when you click this thing, it causes a little reaction, and you can see the stuff start to crystallize. Now it's warm.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the length?
About an hour or so, and then you boil it for 15 minutes, and it resets, and it's good to go.
How many times can you reuse it?
As many as you want.
I just press it?
Yep.
Oh, I can feel it getting hot.
Mm-hmm. Instant.
And hard.
Is this good content? Put them in here.
Yeah, we're gonna buy those disposable.
That's a brilliant idea.
You get 6 of them for 20 bucks or so, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen anything like that, Eric?
I've never seen anything like that.
Thanks, Julian. Okay, day 2, Mark and I have decided to give it a try. So the plan is that we're gonna go to the airport and maybe do a little kiting, see how the wind reacts with the wing and vice versa. But I'm also going to be looking at what local pilots are doing, whether they're flying or not flying. That kind of gives me a general idea of whether or not it's something I'm interested in doing. Yeah. Cool, man. Let's think about that, Mark.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We definitely have wind, so it comes down to, can you do it? Yes. Will it be enjoyable? Maybe not so much. Speaking of wind, something you might find challenging is to bring up a wing in decent winds. The most force you're going to feel is when the wing comes up and through the power band, which is about 45 degrees off the ground. That's when you're going to notice the most force. But one thing you can do to counteract that is to step forward during that transition and work with the wing instead of against it. Once the wing's up overhead, it's a piece of cake. If I can't control the wing on the ground, I probably shouldn't be flying. So after careful deliberation, Mark and I decided to not fly today. We did see one guy go up. Shortly thereafter, he was back on the ground.
Coincidence? I think not!
Here's something that might come in handy. Anytime I need to secure electric wires of some kind, I hate using those regular zip ties because they cut right into the outer sheathing. What I use instead are grip lock ties. And the reason being is on the outside, they're just like a regular zip tie. But on the inside, they're rubberized, and that really protects the wires. They come in different lengths, 5, 8, and 12 inch, and they come in different colors too. Hey, here's another thing, they're reusable. That was a fun flight. It was too short though. I wanted to stay up longer. I think we got like 35 minutes in or so. But hey, it wasn't butter, but it was better than what we had in North Carolina when I left. Out walking the little wiener. Oftentimes when things don't go right, I can look back and easily put my finger on the one thing that caused things not to go right. What happened on this trip's a great example. I'm all set to fly Lake Wales Airport, and I discovered that I had no way of transferring fuel into my paramotor, and none of my friends had a solution for me either. No jiggle siphon, no pump, nothing. So after spending a lot of time trying to find something that would work, I ended up using a tube that I used to pump up my airbed, which worked, but by then everyone had launched except for me. So now I'm all strapped in and I'm walking to my wing, and I feel something cold and wet running down my leg. Hey man, could you put the filler cap on for me? Yeah, I got it. Then on launch, I felt something fall out of my pouch. Did you get my battery? So rushing makes it easier to make mistakes, which leads to frustration, and that just sets me up for failure.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is,
if you find that you're feeling rushed, you're doing it wrong. I wish I would have had one of these at the field that day. It's a battery-operated liquid transfer pump. It pumps 6 quarts per minute, which is just like awesome. I've always used a jiggle siphon, and for the most part I've been happy with it, but the first time I filled my tank with this bad boy, I was sold. And hey, it's ideal for paramotors. Just be sure that you lift this hose up before you pull the pump out. That way it won't drip. And don't forget to take your phone out of the tailgate before you try closing it. Well, that's it, guys. It's been a long drive, but pretty close to home. Always feels good to get back after you've been gone for a while. So up next is a small get-together we're planning in Charlotte, North Carolina. So hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, ciao.